You can actually see it there, catching the wind. Hi, it's Todd from Todd's Workshop and Todd Cutler here, and today we're going to be looking at the Battle of Towton and what happened when they tried to shoot with a following wind and into a headwind. Lockdown longbow has returned. Now here's the deal. This is a crossbow. It is not a longbow. I get it. But I nicknamed it the Lockdown longbow because, you know, at the beginning of last year, I found out it could shoot these medieval weight war arrows at the same speed as my mate Joe Gibbs shoots them from his 160-pound U longbow. That allows me, because I can't pull bows like that, that allows me to do testing in my backyard or in a farmer's field to find out what longbow arrows could do, would do, can do. Now I know I'm here at the trebuchet, but that's because I have a fantastic open field behind me and the wind is coming right towards the trebuchet, so it's just perfect for me to use it as a shooting marker. So what happened on that day, 29th of March, 1461? Little Yorkshire village of Towton. Well, the Yorkists and the Lancastrians were facing off against each other. And there was a lot of wind, that we know from the accounts. And so what happened was the Yorkists used it to their advantage and they shot with a tailwind. The Lancastrians thought they were out of range and they weren't. But their arrows landed short, apparently. And then the Yorkists just shot and shot because they knew they couldn't run out of ammunition, picked up the Lancastrians' arrows, shot them back, and the Lancastrians, well, they then had to attack and it ended in a rout. Very bad day for them. We don't know how many people died that day, but the estimates are up to 1% of the adult male population of England died in that one day. And that is extraordinary. So what I'm here to do really is just to find out, can I get any truth out of this? So apparently, according to weather, we're gusting up to 40 miles an hour now. So this is sort of blizzard territory. Now a long way over there is my Lockdown longbow shield. It's about 300 paces out. So I think it's time that we went and shot some stuff. And I've got these, my trusty M2 Lockdown longbow, bolts, arrows, call them what you will, from Will Sherman. So let's go shoot some stuff. I'm going to load up now and then I'm going to wait for a good gust and then we'll shoot. Now obviously I want to get the elevation right for this and reasonably consistent. Anywhere between about 35 and 40 degrees will give us maximum range. I've showed that on previous films. So let's wait for that gust and then we'll go. And there it goes. Straight shot. Okay, so that went a little left of the shield. We're going to go again. Second one out. A little bit right of the shield. Now this bow here is simulating around about 160-pound draw weight longbow. Now of course they were shooting in a snowstorm, cold weather. Now anybody who shoots a bow, a natural bow, knows that the draw weight increases in cold weather. So I deliberately opted for the 160-pound simulator, not the 125-pound simulator. And that's the third one. And down. Impossible for this to film, but what we're going to do is walk it out, go see what we've got, and then we're going to shoot back this way and measure the distance. So I'll see you over there. Well, this has already got interesting. I haven't shot this for distance, but I expected more than 200 meters, and that's around about what we've got here. And my two other arrows are about 6-7 meters on either side of me. Actually, this is the one in the center. And now we're going to shoot with the tailwind, and we're going to see what kind of distance we get. This is getting interesting. Again, I'm just waiting for some gusting, and then we'll shoot. Well, that's certainly flying. Right, let's go again. Whoa, that is long. Right, here's the last one. Let's just wait for a big gust and we'll go. You can actually see it there, catching the wind. Right, let's go see what we got. Well, here I am on the other side of the trebuchet. There's an arrow behind me there. There's another one just in front of me here. No idea where the third one's gone. Assume it went the same kind of distance. Now, what was that distance? Well, shooting into the wind, it was about 200 meters. Shooting with the wind behind me, it was a whopping 280 metres. That is one heck of a difference. So when they're talking about Towton and the snowstorm and it made a difference to how far you shot, yes, it certainly could have done. Of course, we've got no idea what strength the wind was, and this was gusting high 40, but I think most of it probably about 25, maybe 30 miles an hour. But it made a big difference. So, is it myth about Towton? Well, maybe, but it's also true. See you again.